Dividend Stocks explained how to earn passive income. So in this slide tutorial, I'll talk you through what dividend stocks are, the risks involved, and how you can benefit from them and the companies that actually pay dividends. Simply put, dividend stocks are shares of a company that distribute a portion of the company's earnings back to the shareholders. And the reason to do this is because you have bought shares in their company, it raises the company's valuation, and it's just kind of a thank you because they can afford to do so. So these payments, known as dividends, are usually made quarterly and can provide a steady income stream. But it's important to note that that's only if you have large amounts invested in dividends. Like one of my dividend paying companies is Bank of America. I've one share and it was just less than €1, the dividend per quarter. So these examples of dividend paying companies to follow, and I'll go through a few. So why invest in dividend stocks? Passive income. Once you invest, you earn dividends without any extra effort. It's money that works for you. And again, that's if you have large amounts invested. But it is good to know these things as a small investor as well. So your financial circumstances might change down the road and you'll know what companies to pick. And as I said, it's just money paid to you for having shares in the company. So stability. Companies that pay dividends are often financially stable and well established. The likes of Coca-Cola, for example, has been paying dividends for an impressive 100 years or so. So reinvestment. You can choose to reinvest dividends to purchase more shares, compounding your returns over time. Another option available. So how to choose dividend stocks? Look for consistency. Focus on companies with a history of consistent dividend payments. Coca-Cola, Johnson & Johnson are two examples. Check the dividend yield. A higher yield can mean more income, but be cautious. Extremely high yields might be unsustainable, and they usually are. Analyze the payout ratio. This ratio shows what portion of earnings is paid out as dividends. A ratio above 60% might indicate less room for growth. Examples of dividend paying stocks. As I said, Johnson & Johnson, well known for its healthcare products, has a long history of dividend increases, and not just payments but increases over time, which is good for the investor. So Coca-Cola, the beverage giant, has been paying dividends for over a century. That's one of the most impressive dividend paying companies I know of. So Microsoft, a tech giant that not only offers growth but also a steady dividend. Tips for building a dividend portfolio. Diversify. Spread your investments across different sectors to reduce risk. So you might want to pick dividend paying stocks in the financial sector, the communication sector, the consumer cyclical, energy. They're just 4 examples, but do your own research. Not every company does pay dividends. Find the ones in each section that does, and then diversify accordingly. So stay informed. Keep an eye on company performance and market trends. And if you've been watching my channel for a while, I talk quite a bit about earnings reports, and keep an eye out for them, because there can be wild swings in companies' valuation, and that can affect the share price quite considerably, and they may or may not be able to pay as much in dividend payments if their forward guidance is weak going forward, for example. So risks and considerations. Like all investments, dividend stocks come with risks. Companies can cut dividends, as I said, because in order to cut costs, if they haven't sold as many of their product in the previous quarter, or they don't think they will it going forward as well. That's another reason. And market fluctuations can impact stock prices, which they do. It's essential to balance your portfolio and do your homework. So conclusion, and there you have it, comprehensive guide to earning passive income through dividend stocks. So if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Hope you enjoyed this new style of slide presentation, and I will be doing more evergreen content from now on my stock market channel. I think it'll be more beneficial for you, and I enjoy doing these kind of presentations as well. I've done 1 or 2 on my Patreon page as well, and I said why not do them here as well on YouTube.